Today on the Tiger Lacrosse Report, we'll preview the Tigers game away against the Yale Bulldogs. Get ready, fans. The Tiger Lacrosse Report starts now. Hello again, fans, and welcome to today's edition of the Tiger Lacrosse Report. Tigers hit the road again to take on the Yale Bulldogs, joined as always by head coach Sonia LaMonica. And Coach, Yale, kind of up and down season for them so far. They're coming off 2 losses, including a very close loss to a good Boston College team. They play well at home, Yale does. What do you have to kind of remind the girls about going into somebody else's house and a team that's very hungry for a win?
Yeah, I think Yale's underrated. I really do, and it's going to be critical for us to, come out and be focused. It's nothing new, really. It's the routine, and it's up to our captains as well to make sure that our players are really dialed in and that we're ready. We can't afford to slip up. In meaning, not being able to play to our potential. If we want to be a great team and we want to continue to have a great season, we've got to walk the talk each and every day. So, it starts with today in our film session and our practices leading up that, we're going hard, and I think just in the last couple of weeks, we have sort of switched up a little bit for our tempo of our practices leading up to games to be a little more high intensity than what they had maybe been earlier in the season. And I think that's helped us. That certainly helped us going into Florida, into Oregon, playing a great Oregon team and managing to pull away with a win there. And we're going to have to continue to do that against, a team that's new on our schedule too. So uncharted waters, but our team will be ready.
Yale, they have a lot of weapons. They're led by Barrett Carlson, 16 goals on the year, many goal scorers as well with 15, 14 goals on the season. You're also a team that has a lot of weapons. You also have a great defense. How valuable is it for your offense and your defense to practice against each other, which are 2 of the top units in the country?
Yeah, and that's something that, we talk about here and there that, when a great play is made, we remind them that your teammate's making you better, and if you can continue to grow and have success against these teammates here, you're going to do well in games because there's such a high level between our offense and defense. So I think that helps tremendously. We have our scout teams as well. So, some players that aren't necessarily seeing the field as much, but they have a great and important role, and they take that seriously. And I think that's really great. That's really great for us to be able to have that and do that. It helps us. We've got an outstanding defense. They really bring a high level of intensity when it's go time, and offensively too. We've really challenged our offense to step that up too, and we've really seen some significant gains through just being more aggressive in those lead-ups to games, and that's working.
Sydney Marks, the goalkeeper for Yale, she's averaging 11 goals against so far this season, and it's by virtue of she's facing a lot of shots. You're a team that is really good at putting a high volume of shots on goal. And you've replicated that time and time again. What is it that this offense does that is able to just force the goalie to make a lot of save time after time after time again?
Again, look, we want to push our transition, we want to push our fast break, and, not too much ball carry. So, we have trust and faith in every member out in the field, and it's important that they have that too, and I believe they do. And so they're sharing the ball really well. They're using each other, and, that's allowing them to be dynamic. There's still some things that we've got to continue to do a little better job of to be even more dynamic, but that's allowing us to be able to get lots of shots off, and just being aggressive and hard-nosed to cage, or being ready to dish off of your drives and having your head up is just so important. We want to be dynamic. So we try to place a lot of different people in, positions to initiate and to create offense, and that's allowing us to have, really spread out scoring.
And one of those scorers is Emily Gillingham. We mentioned at the end of last year that she moved into 9th all-time for career goals. What has she meant to this program and her ability to really make goals out of what might seem like nothing?
Gilly is just, she's an outstanding player. You know, she's really developed her game. She is extremely athletic and has an incredible skill set that is really, really hard to stop. So she's clearly somebody that draws attention, draws slides, and she's become, you know, she's developed her skills of playing off of her drives, which has been really good and something she's had to do. So, yeah, we've seen her growth really tremendously, and it's been very exciting. So I'm really proud of her for all the work that she's been doing and for her leadership and captaincy too.
All right. That'll do it for us today on the Tiger Lacrosse Report. For more news and notes on your Towson women's lacrosse team, make sure to head over to TowsonTigers.com. Coach, thanks for joining us. Good luck against Yale.
All right, thanks.